All right, everybody, we're here reporting with, got a new correspondent here with the commissioner. This is the very stylish and talented London Claire with her My First Steelers tee. She just made a fart noise in the direction of Christian, and she does not want him to win this year in any way. Yeah, you don't. Just the thought of that actually upsets her a lot. Right now, it's almost halfway through the first games. As you can see, I have DirecTV this year and the Sunday Ticket, so this is going to be really helpful. Although it seems that a lot of my points are remaining on the bench. That's a theme from last year that's continuing for me. We have some really interesting matchups right now. Let's dig into those right now. The first matchup we got here is between the Wet Bandits and the Pride Snatchers. As you can see, the Wet Bandits, as I said, kind of continuing a theme of leaving some serious pointage on the bench. While Pride Snatchers tried to do the same by benching Adrian Peterson, Mercedes Lewis, and Randy Moss, he still has a healthy lead, and he's projected to pretty much slap the Wet Bandits down and be done with that. Now, if we look at the league scoreboard here, another intriguing matchup is actually last year's champion, Christian, and Paul Giamatti's my father, who is really not getting the production out of his Carolina players. Although that he does live in Charlotte, there's really not much doing. While much like Chris Hansen, Jason Hansen, very sneaky, says, "Have a seat. Let me talk about this," and score 11 points on you. So we'll see if Sebastian Janikowski can match that sort of production out of the kicker position. But Aubrey's getting the points necessary at this time, yet projections hint in some way that Christian may get a win here. Other matchups include the Nightdale Wolfpack. Plenty of smack talk here in this matchup pregame, but right now it really seems that Nightdale's getting production. But this is one of those that could go down to the wire. I mean, especially if Aaron Rodgers does more than just the one touchdown that he has at the half right now. That could prove to be something that you might want to watch here, because this could be the closest game that we would have. Again, provided there's a little bit more production from Aaron Rodgers. Otherwise, Nightdale Wolfpack getting things started off right, even though he had those injuries. Night Moves, not trying to in any way repeat last year's performance. Matt Ryan with 4 total touchdowns today, and CJ Spiller. Like, what a 1-2 punch we have here. Even though the Bills' defense is what he was starting at a -11, the kid is up at 122, and while we have Tyler's team name, who he's out shooting a movie, I think he's still trying to determine. He talked to me the other day, determining what his team name should be. Well, you might have to get John Michael to pick that team name after this kind of drubbing. But he has a lot to go. He still has Mike Wallace, Eric Decker, and BGE still to go. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. He's gotten some production so far. One thing he does have is Robert Griffin III on the bench. Sounds like trade bait to me. I know it's early, it's only one game, but what a game by that dude. Next, Philly Convicts, projected at 167. And he's put up 80 already on a zip-zap team who has all players in right now, and really, Cam Newton, what's happening? I think Cam Newton is actually wearing number 10 for the Redskins this year. I'm just not seeing the production so far. Pretty solid lineups by both of them, getting the best production out of each. But it really looks like, when you're getting 10 points from a kicker, 19 from defense, 18 from the Gronk, the Convicts with Vic at 80 so far, and looks like it's going to overtake, but you never know. You never know. And finally, we have Rock Out With My Lockout, team name that's probably a little bit dated at this juncture, but This is another game that could get nip and tuck a little bit here. LeGarrette Blount only with 2.6 points. Obviously, Doug Martin, my draft pick, is the featured back there. But check out David Akers already with 14 points at the half for Sandusky's Cuddle Bear. But there's plenty of production over here with Jimmy Graham and Julio Jones for Rockout with my lockout. Now, both of them getting really good production. The only one that's really left something on the bench was Sandusky's Cuddle Bear with 25.9 from Stephen Hill and 2 total TDs. But who saw that coming? I didn't. So that's about it. That's kind of the rundown as we sit right now. Looking forward to most of the trash from you, and looking forward to the Steelers game this evening. That's about it. So good luck and Godspeed.